Huge ostrich flocks running across vast grasslands have become a familiar sight on many modern farms around the world. These are the largest birds on Earth, unable to fly but equipped with extremely powerful legs that allow them to reach remarkable speeds. Today, millions of ostriches are being raised to serve the food and luxury fashion industries. From nutrient-rich ostrich meat and premium ostrich leather to enormous eggs, all of these products generate significant economic value. Thanks to their strong adaptability and rapid growth rate, the ostrich farming industry is expanding rapidly in many countries worldwide. Ostrich farms are often built on large areas of land with dry climates and strong fencing systems. Unlike many other poultry species, ostriches require wide open spaces for daily movement. Caretakers provide diets consisting of grass, grains, vegetables, and mineral supplements to help the flocks grow steadily. Work on the farms begins early in the morning with feeding, health inspections, and cleaning of the breeding areas. Thanks to their strong resistance and excellent adaptability, ostriches can thrive in industrial farming environments. When the breeding season begins, male ostriches perform special mating displays to attract females. They spread their large wings, lower their necks, and produce loud calls that echo across the farming area. After mating, giant ostrich eggs are laid in separate nesting zones. Each egg has an extremely thick shell and is many times larger than ordinary poultry eggs. Caretakers quickly collect the eggs, clean the surfaces, and move them into storage areas before placing them into incubators. In modern incubation systems, temperature and humidity are strictly controlled to ensure stable embryo development. After hatching, the young ostriches are transferred to separate care areas before joining the flock. Today, ostrich meat is becoming increasingly popular in many markets around the world due to its high nutritional value. The meat has a red color similar to beef but contains less fat and more protein than many other types of meat. To achieve the best quality, farms apply controlled feeding programs designed for weight gain. Ostriches are usually raised for many months until they reach standard market weight before entering the processing stage. In modern factories, the processing procedures are carried out in closed systems to ensure hygiene and meat quality before distribution to the market. Besides being a source of commercial meat, ostrich skin and feathers also provide significant economic value for the luxury fashion industry. The most distinctive feature of ostrich leather is the natural circular quill patterns that appear across the surface, creating a unique and luxurious appearance rarely found in other types of leather. After being removed from the body, the skin undergoes several processing stages such as cleaning, soft tanning, and dyeing before becoming a material for manufacturing. Meanwhile, ostrich feathers, known for their softness, lightness, and fluffy texture, are commonly used in performance costumes, stage decorations, and artistic fashion designs. Ostrich eggs are also among the most notable products of this farming industry. With their large size and hard shells, each egg contains high amounts of protein and many important minerals. After being collected from farms, the eggs go through cleaning and quality inspection processes before entering the market. Some eggs are used in restaurants and high-end food processing industries due to their distinctive flavor and high nutritional value. In addition to the edible contents, ostrich eggshells are also utilized to create handicrafts and unique decorative items. The modern ostrich farming industry has demonstrated how humans can effectively utilize nearly every part of these giant birds. From meat and leather to eggs and feathers, each product plays an important role in various industries. Millions of ostriches continue to be raised every year to meet the growing demands of the global market.
The steak on the dining table may look simple, but behind it lies a massive production system operating across lands so vast that a helicopter could fly for hours without reaching the boundary. Every day in Texas, tens of thousands of cattle enter the supply chain, producing enough food to feed millions of people, not only in the United States but around the world. Notably, this journey does not begin in processing plants, but on seemingly endless grasslands. For decades, Texas has become a symbol of the cattle industry, with herds numbering in the tens of millions, accounting for a significant share of the nation's total output. Yet what defines its strength is not just scale. It is how the entire system operates like a tightly organized chain, where each animal is tracked from before birth until it becomes food. In fact, the foundation of the beef industry is established very early, even before the first calf is born. Genetic decisions are carefully calculated over multiple generations. Ranchers select breeds that can adapt to harsh climates, grow steadily, and convert feed efficiently. A cow is typically bred at around 15 to 18 months of age, with a gestation period of about 283 days. But for ranch owners, this is not merely reproduction. It is a long-term strategy. Each animal is tagged with an electronic identifier to monitor health, reproductive history, and growth performance. The goal is clear. Each year must produce a healthy calf. Even a small deviation can affect the profitability of the entire ranch. Calves are usually born in the spring, when grass is most abundant. Within hours of birth, they must stand and consume colostrum, an essential source of nutrients that helps build their initial immune system. In the first months of life, calves grow almost entirely on pasture. They follow their mothers daily, learning to adapt to the natural environment. This is a phase of steady but sustainable growth, and also the lowest cost stage since most feed comes from natural grass. However, water is always a critical factor, especially under the dry conditions commonly seen in Texas. Many ranches must build ponds or tap groundwater to sustain their herds. Despite being raised across vast areas, management still takes place daily. Ranchers check health conditions, administer vaccinations, and monitor each individual animal. And although technology continues to advance, the image of cowboys on horseback remains irreplaceable. Horses allow for gentle movement, reducing stress on the herd. Instead of forcing them, ranchers rely on the animal's natural instincts to guide them, ensuring orderly and safe movement. At the same time, modern technology is being increasingly integrated. Drones make it possible to observe thousands of acres in a short time, quickly detecting lost or troubled animals. All-terrain vehicles and sensor systems support the inspection of infrastructure, water sources, and pasture conditions. Even pasture layout is scientifically planned, with rotational grazing systems to ensure land recovery. However, the livestock industry still faces many challenges. Prolonged drought can deplete food sources, forcing ranchers to purchase supplements at high costs. Extreme weather such as sudden cold snaps or snowstorms can severely impact herds, especially young calves. Diseases and parasites remain constant threats, requiring continuous monitoring and timely response. When cattle reach a weight of around 250 to 290 kilograms, they enter the feedlot phase, a crucial transition that determines meat quality. After a few months, their weight can double, preparing them for the final stage of the production chain. When ready, the animals are transported to processing plants under strictly controlled conditions to minimize stress. There, operations run continuously with a combination of skilled labor and automation. The meat is then rapidly chilled, graded by quality, packaged, and distributed through cold chain systems to markets worldwide. Today, the Texas cattle industry is entering a new era, where artificial intelligence and big data are applied to monitor herd health in real time. The goal is not only to produce more, but to do so more efficiently and sustainably. From vast grasslands to the dining table, the journey of beef is a combination of traditional experience and modern technology, a massive system operating continuously every day.
Why is crocodile leather considered one of the most luxurious materials in the fashion world? From exquisite handbags and handcrafted shoes to high-end accessories, every piece of crocodile leather carries a unique value. Its durability, distinctive scale patterns, and rarity have made it a symbol of elegance. But behind these luxury products lies a tightly organized farming and processing industry. So what exactly has turned crocodile leather into the soft gold of the global luxury industry? Crocodiles are among the oldest reptiles still living on Earth. They appeared millions of years ago and have changed very little through evolution. With thick skin made of hard scales and one of the strongest bite forces in the animal kingdom, crocodiles are formidable predators in nature. Most of them live in freshwater habitats such as swamps, rivers, and lakes, where they can remain hidden beneath the water while waiting for prey. Today, to meet the demand for high-end leather, many countries have developed large-scale crocodile farms. Enclosures are built with strong high walls for safety and usually include a central water pool and dry areas where crocodiles can rest and bask in the sun. The pools are typically 50 to 100 centimeters deep, allowing crocodiles to move easily and regulate body temperature. The enclosures are also divided by age groups, such as juveniles, adults, and breeding crocodiles, making management easier and reducing conflicts between individuals. During the breeding season, female crocodiles dig nests in soft soil or sand to lay their eggs, then cover them with sand for protection. In the wild, the mother usually stays nearby to guard the nest, so collecting eggs on farms must be done very carefully, often early in the morning or at night when the mother is less active. After being removed from the nest, the eggs are cleaned of mucus and placed into incubation trays filled with sand or moisture-retaining materials. The incubation temperature is typically maintained between 29 and 34 degrees Celsius, and the eggs hatch after about 65 to 90 days. When the eggs begin to crack, farmers monitor closely and may assist the hatchlings if necessary to ensure they emerge safely. After hatching, the baby crocodiles are moved to separate tanks with clean water and stable temperatures. At first, they are fed small fish or minced meat to make digestion easier. This early stage is very important because the young crocodiles are still weak. As they grow, their diet gradually changes to larger food such as chicken heads or fresh meat. Since growth rates differ, farmers usually separate crocodiles by size to prevent larger ones from overpowering smaller individuals. Although crocodiles have powerful digestion and can eat large meals, feeding must be carefully controlled to avoid triggering aggressive behavior. After about 2 to 2.5 years of farming, crocodiles reach the appropriate size for harvest, when their skin has the best quality for the leather industry. In many modern farms, the handling process follows strict procedures to ensure worker safety and product quality. After being transported to processing facilities, the crocodiles undergo a careful skinning process. Technicians cut along marked lines to separate the skin from the meat without damaging the natural scale pattern. This step is critical because the value of crocodile leather depends greatly on the perfection of the scales. The meat is then processed separately, washed, cut into portions, and packaged for the food market. In many cuisines, crocodile meat is considered a unique ingredient with a distinctive flavor. Meanwhile, the crocodile skins go through a much more complex treatment process. After cleaning, the skins are tanned, chemically treated, and dyed to create soft leather while preserving the natural scale structure. These prepared skins are then sent to workshops where artisans craft them into handbags, wallets, watch straps, and other luxury accessories. Each crocodile leather product goes through many meticulous handcrafted steps, from selecting the most beautiful scale sections to cutting and stitching. The combination of rare material and skilled craftsmanship has made crocodile leather a symbol of luxury. If you find this content interesting, please like and subscribe to see more fascinating videos. See you again. On steep cliffs deep in the mountain forests, honey hunters hang suspended on thin ropes. Beneath them lies a deep void, while thousands of bees swarm densely around massive honeycombs. A single slip or a strong gust of wind could send them falling hundreds of meters. Yet for experienced honey hunters, this dangerous scene has become a familiar part of their work. It is considered one of the most dangerous natural harvesting jobs, where humans confront wild nature directly to collect precious drops of honey. Wild honeycombs are often extremely large and hang beneath cliff faces or high tree branches. A single comb can be more than a meter wide and weigh dozens of kilograms. Inside each hive, tens of thousands of bees live and guard their valuable honey.
Wow.
These wild honeybees are known for their strong defensive behavior. When they sense vibrations or threats, the entire swarm can emerge and cover the surrounding area. For this reason, approaching these giant hives is always a serious challenge, even for experienced honey hunters. The wild honey harvest usually takes place twice a year when forest flowers bloom the most. The first season typically runs from March to May, while the second lasts from September to November. During this time, bee colonies are strongest and the hives contain the greatest amount of honey. Each harvesting trip may last from several days to an entire week. Honey hunters usually work in teams so they can support one another during travel and harvesting. Before beginning the journey, honey hunters must prepare all necessary equipment. Strong ropes and long rope ladders are the most important tools, allowing them to climb tall trees or descend steep cliffs. Anchor points are carefully checked to ensure the ropes can support heavy weight. They also bring bamboo or woven baskets to collect pieces of honeycomb after they are cut down. Sharp knives or long sickles are prepared to cut the comb quickly and accurately. To approach the hive without provoking a violent attack from the bees, hunters use a traditional smoke method. They carry bundles of dry leaves, grass, and hot embers to produce thick smoke. When smoke spreads around the hive, the bees often leave temporarily. This allows the hunter to approach more easily. They also use long bamboo poles to maintain distance from the hive while working. After preparing their equipment, the hunting team begins traveling deep into the forest where the hives are located. There are no paved roads or wide paths, only narrow trails covered with damp leaves. Sometimes they must cross small streams or climb slippery rocks. Large tree roots rising above the ground make movement even more difficult. After hours of moving through rugged terrain, they finally reach the area where giant honeycombs hang from cliffs or tall branches. When they reach the hive, one hunter ties a rope around his body and slowly descends the cliff using a rope ladder or climbs a tall tree. Bundles of dry leaves are burned to produce smoke that pushes the bees away from the hive for a short time. Once close enough, the hunter uses a long sickle or sharp knife to cut the honey-filled section of the comb. Large pieces of honeycomb are then lowered into baskets held by people waiting below. After the honeycombs are brought to the ground, the honey processing begins. The combs are usually gently crushed or pressed through a clean cloth to extract raw honey. The honey is then filtered several times to remove wax and impurities. After filtering, the honey is left to settle naturally for 24 to 48 hours. Finally, it is poured into clean glass or plastic bottles for storage. A bottle of wild honey may look simple, but behind every drop is a dangerous journey. Hunters must hang from cliffs while facing swarms of bees and rugged terrain. Their courage and experience bring the forest's liquid gold to people. The Gulf of Mexico has always hidden deep mysteries. But on what seemed like a very peaceful morning, the surface of the sea suddenly turned a frightening shade of red. On the deck of the boat, shouts rang out, not out of fear, but because of a sight so astonishing that even the most experienced fishermen stood frozen in disbelief. Hundreds of thousands of red snappers suddenly surfaced at the same time, rushing into containers and spilling across the deck, forming a vivid and chaotic red waterfall. The sound of fins striking metal, the deck vibrating under the weight, everything blended into a powerful roar that made the entire vessel seem to tremble in the middle of the ocean. Adult red snapper typically weigh between 4.5 and 13.6 kilograms. Their long bodies, golden orange eyes, and bright red scales make them stand out among any school of fish. They usually live at depths ranging from about 9 to 60 meters, especially around coral reefs. Many schools also gather around shipwrecks or underwater structures where they can hide and hunt for prey. However, their striking appearance is only part of the story. Red snapper are actually one of the most valuable commercial fish species in the United States. Fishermen often affectionately call them the red gold of the ocean. For many coastal communities, this fish brings enormous income every year, making each fishing trip a precious opportunity. Because just beneath the surface, the schools of red fish begin to swirl. The water foams as if a small whirlpool is slowly forming. The anglers simply need to keep the right rhythm. Drop the bait gently, give the rod a precise jerk, and reel in at the perfect moment. When the bait falls directly into the center of the school, everything happens almost instantly. The timing also coincides with the season when red snapper feed aggressively, attacking almost anything that moves in front of them. The result is a rare spectacle. More than 100,000 red snappers are pulled onto the boat in a single morning. As soon as the red snappers are brought onto the deck, processing begins immediately like a perfectly coordinated sequence of actions. The fish are quickly transferred into a chilling system where their body temperature is lowered close to freezing within minutes. As the number of fish piling up on deck continues to increase, the crew must work in precise coordination to sort them. The largest fish, with firm and powerful muscles, are placed directly into deep ice containers. Smaller ones are separated for later processing. While the deck remains covered with fish, the fishing rods continue working without pause. Inside the cabin, the captain carefully monitors radar and current sensors to ensure the boat stays directly above the concentration of fish. When the number of fish pulled up approaches the legal limit, he immediately signals to slow down the catch. Even though the school of red snapper remains dense beneath the vessel, they are still forced to stop. The sea only allows them a certain amount of fish, and those regulations must be respected. After the vessel returns to port, each fish continues through another stage of classification according to size and quality. Fish that are too young, scratched, or below standard are removed. The remaining ones are washed with sterilized seawater before moving to a modern vacuum packing line. Here, each bag or tray of fish is carefully vacuum sealed to prevent bacterial growth and extend shelf life. Inside the processing plant, the red snapper must pass strict quality control procedures. Each fish is weighed, measured, and graded into several categories such as standard, large, or giant. The color of the flesh, firmness, and freshness are all carefully inspected. Some fish are processed directly into premium products such as fresh fillets, whole frozen fish, or special cuts used for sushi. Many shipments are also packed according to specific standards for export markets. In addition, processes such as bone removal and microbiological treatment are performed on modern automated production lines. This ensures that the entire process meets international food safety and hygiene standards. Once completed, the boxes of red snapper are ready to be transported to major markets such as the United States, Japan, and South Korea. There, they appear in luxury restaurants, five-star hotels, and high-end seafood banquets. However, the ocean is changing, and the seafood industry is entering a new stage filled with challenges. The future of the iconic red snapper of the Gulf of Mexico has become more uncertain than ever. We can only hope that the ocean will continue to preserve treasures like the red snapper. But their future, like that of the ocean itself, remains something no one can predict with certainty.
In recent decades, technology has quietly transformed the entire fishing industry. Modern vessels, precise navigation systems, and advanced preservation equipment have expanded human limits on the open ocean. But behind those impressive numbers lies a high-pressure journey, where every net cast, every line dropped is a gamble against nature. And that journey begins in the deep waters, where the most valuable seafood species remain hidden. In the vast open ocean, swordfish has always been one of the most challenging targets to conquer. For many sport fishermen in the United States, this is not just another fish, it is a true test. They use specialized rods and lines designed to withstand extreme tension. But the moment the fish bites, everything changes instantly. The line goes tight, the water erupts, and from that moment on, the battle begins. Swordfish are not only powerful, but also highly unpredictable. They burst forward at high speed, dive deep, then suddenly change direction, forcing fishermen to constantly adjust their drag. The struggle can last for minutes, sometimes even longer, before the fish begins to weaken. But the danger doesn't come from strength alone. The sword-like bill, perfect for hunting, can also become a dangerous weapon. There have been real accidents in the past when these fish reacted aggressively, turning the hunt into a high-risk encounter. But if swordfish represents a direct confrontation, large-scale fishing tells a completely different story. In deep waters, fishermen deploy longline systems stretching hundreds of meters. As the lines are hauled in, each section grows heavier, almost as if the entire ocean is being pulled onto the deck. Every movement must be fast and precise. The moment fish are brought on board, they are processed and chilled immediately to preserve quality. At this stage, speed is not just efficiency, it determines value. Among the many harvested species, halibut stands out. With annual catches reaching tens of thousands of tons, it has become a major supply source for global markets. Fishing vessels typically depart from the United States, Canada, and Iceland, regions known for ideal conditions. Before each multi-day trip, tens of thousands of hooks are carefully prepared, along with modern refrigeration systems to ensure quality from the very moment of capture. Halibut live at depths ranging from 30 to over 200 meters, a cold and stable environment. Once hauled up, fish that meet size standards are processed immediately on deck and stored at low temperatures. After reaching port, they move through a strict processing chain, sorting, filleting, packaging, or kept whole. High-quality products are often exported to demanding markets like Japan and South Korea, where even the smallest detail can impact final value. If halibut represents scale, then Maine lobster is a symbol of selectivity and sustainability. Each year, tens of thousands of tons are harvested, generating enormous economic value. But what makes it unique lies in how it is caught. At dawn, boats leave the harbor carrying hundreds of traps marked by buoys. These traps are not just for catching, but for protecting long-term resources. After 1 to 2 days, the traps are hauled up. Lobsters that meet size requirements are kept, while smaller ones or those carrying eggs are released back into the ocean. This process ensures the population is not overexploited. Once back at port, lobsters are sorted, rapidly frozen at extremely low temperatures, or partially processed before export. Behind each lobster is a tightly controlled system, where value lies not only in the product, but in sustainability. In another corner of the ocean, giant octopus presents a completely different challenge. Living among rocky crevices in deeper waters, they are known for intelligence and camouflage. Fishermen use specialized traps placed on the seabed and wait for hours. When pulled up, each octopus weighing dozens of kilograms is carefully selected, while smaller individuals are returned to the natural environment. From the depths of the ocean to the dining table, the journey of each seafood product is a combination of technology and experience. But no matter how advanced the systems become, the human factor cannot be replaced. Amid waves and pressure, fishermen continue to work tirelessly at sea, facing the true limits of nature. And perhaps what they bring back is not only valuable seafood, but a testament to human resilience against the vast ocean. Why is crocodile leather considered one of the most luxurious materials in the fashion world? From exquisite handbags and handcrafted shoes to high-end accessories, every piece of crocodile leather carries a unique value. Its durability, distinctive scale patterns, and rarity have made it a symbol of elegance. But behind these luxury products lies a tightly organized farming and processing industry. So what exactly has turned crocodile leather into the soft gold of the global luxury industry? Crocodiles are among the oldest reptiles still living on Earth. They appeared millions of years ago and have changed very little through evolution. With thick skin made of hard scales and one of the strongest bite forces in the animal kingdom, crocodiles are formidable predators in nature. Most of them live in freshwater habitats such as swamps, rivers, and lakes, where they can remain hidden beneath the water while waiting for prey. Today, to meet the demand for high-end leather, many countries have developed large-scale crocodile farms. Enclosures are built with strong high walls for safety and usually include a central water pool and dry areas where crocodiles can rest and bask in the sun. The pools are typically 50 to 100 centimeters deep, allowing crocodiles to move easily and regulate body temperature. The enclosures are also divided by age groups, such as juveniles, adults, and breeding crocodiles, making management easier and reducing conflicts between individuals. During the breeding season, female crocodiles dig nests in soft soil or sand to lay their eggs, then cover them with sand for protection. In the wild, the mother usually stays nearby to guard the nest, so collecting eggs on farms must be done very carefully, often early in the morning or at night when the mother is less active. After being removed from the nest, the eggs are cleaned of mucus and placed into incubation trays filled with sand or moisture-retaining materials. The incubation temperature is typically maintained between 29 and 34 degrees Celsius, and the eggs hatch after about 65 to 90 days. When the eggs begin to crack, farmers monitor closely and may assist the hatchlings if necessary to ensure they emerge safely. After hatching, the baby crocodiles are moved to separate tanks with clean water and stable temperatures. At first, they are fed small fish or minced meat to make digestion easier. This early stage is very important because the young crocodiles are still weak. As they grow, their diet gradually changes to larger food such as chicken heads or fresh meat. Since growth rates differ, farmers usually separate crocodiles by size to prevent larger ones from overpowering smaller individuals. Although crocodiles have powerful digestion and can eat large meals, feeding must be carefully controlled to avoid triggering aggressive behavior. After about 2 to 2.5 years of farming, crocodiles reach the appropriate size for harvest, when their skin has the best quality for the leather industry. In many modern farms, the handling process follows strict procedures to ensure worker safety and product quality. After being transported to processing facilities, the crocodiles undergo a careful skinning process. Technicians cut along marked lines to separate the skin from the meat without damaging the natural scale pattern. This step is critical because the value of crocodile leather depends greatly on the perfection of the scales. The meat is then processed separately, washed, cut into portions, and packaged for the food market. In many cuisines, crocodile meat is considered a unique ingredient with a distinctive flavor. Meanwhile, crocodile skins go through a much more complex treatment process. After cleaning, the skins are tanned, chemically treated, and dyed to create soft leather while preserving the natural scale structure. These prepared skins are then sent to workshops where artisans craft them into handbags, wallets, watch straps, and other luxury accessories. Each crocodile leather product goes through many meticulous handcrafted steps, from selecting the most beautiful scale sections to cutting and stitching. The combination of rare material and skilled craftsmanship has made crocodile leather a symbol of luxury. If you find this content interesting, please like and subscribe to see more fascinating videos. See you again.
year, the world harvests and farms over 220 million tons of seafood, with around 177 million tons used directly as food for humans. Seafood not only provides essential protein for billions of people, but also supports the livelihoods of tens of millions of workers worldwide. As a result, the fishing industry has become an indispensable part of the global ocean economy and culinary culture. In today's journey, we will explore impressive fishing methods and remarkable moments from fishermen around the world. Our journey begins in Indonesia with the purse seine method for catching yellowfin tuna, a large-scale technique that requires significant investment and precise coordination. With modern equipment, vessels can locate schools of tuna from a distance. Once the target is identified, a smaller boat carrying the net quickly encircles the fish, while a helicopter above tracks their movement and adjusts the strategy in real time. Motorboats assist by driving the fish toward the center, preventing them from escaping. As the circle tightens, the main vessel hauls in the net, reducing the space to gather the entire school. These nets can stretch for kilometers and reach hundreds of feet deep, large enough to enclose massive groups. The fish are then lifted using specialized net bags and transferred into storage holds, ready for preservation and transport. Next, we head to the waters of Alaska, home to the king crab, one of the most valuable seafood species in the world. Unlike tuna, king crabs live on the ocean floor, making pot traps the most effective method. Fishermen drop heavy metal cages into the sea and wait before using powerful hydraulic winches to pull them back up. Once opened, the crabs are sorted directly on deck. Only those that meet size regulations are kept, while smaller crabs and females are returned to the ocean to sustain the population. This process not only ensures economic value, but also supports long-term resource management. We now move to a more intense method, shark fishing. With an extremely sharp sense of smell, sharks can detect bait from miles away. As soon as the bait hits the water, they quickly approach and strike. Once hooked, sharks fight back fiercely, creating a tense struggle between humans and one of the ocean's top predators. However, due to global population decline, shark fishing is now restricted or banned in many countries to protect ecological balance. In the next part of the journey, we explore grouper fishing, a species known for its strength and aggression. Groupers typically live near the seabed, hiding among reefs and ambushing their prey. Fishermen use live bait to trigger their hunting instincts. Once hooked, groupers not only struggle violently but also try to cling to the bottom, making them extremely difficult to reel in. This intense battle turns grouper fishing into a true test of both skill and endurance. After hours of persistence, landing such a fish becomes not only an economic reward, but also a hard-earned victory. Equally important is lobster fishing using traps, a widely used and effective method. Fishermen lower traps to the seabed for several hours, allowing lobsters to crawl inside. The traps are then pulled up, and the catch is sorted by size. Market-sized lobsters are kept and stored in tanks to maintain freshness. With their high market value, a single trip can generate significant income, especially in areas with abundant resources. On a smaller scale, many fishermen still rely on traditional methods, diving to catch lobsters by hand with simple tools. Equipped with masks, fins, and breathing gear, divers descend to the ocean floor to search for lobsters hiding in rock crevices. When spotted, they use a metal hook to secure the catch. This method requires skill and breath control, as time underwater is limited. Each dive may yield only a modest number, but it offers greater precision and selectivity. From modern vessels to traditional techniques, every fishing method reflects human adaptability, skill, and persistence in facing the ocean. In the end, what stands out is not just the yield or the technique, but the challenging journey to bring food back to land. Which method impressed you the most? Share your thoughts and don't forget to follow for more fascinating stories.